break down communism, I would say it's dialectical materialism, a theory of human struggle. You want to manufacture suffering because it's like a Darwinist theory applied to social evolution. The Hegelian theory that conflict leads forward. And how do you force social evolution? Well, you force the dialectical process of survival of the fittest applied to politics. You get two groups of people, you pit them against each other, and as Hegel would say, conflict leads forward. The struggle of opposites drives the social evolution towards the unknown future because they believe society is evolving towards something, right? And so what they always want is manufactured suffering. They want suffering. And this is where a lot of people just absolutely misunderstand communist human rights abuses. That is the system. That is what they want. Case in point, one of the more horrifying historical stories we have is from Vladimir Lenin shortly after the Bolshevik Revolution, when he manufactures the first major famine in Russia. And he's basically told, hey, the Russian people are starving to death by the millions caused by your dumb policies. And what does he say? He says, good, it will make them lose faith not only in the Tsar, but in God too. I mean, let that sink in, right? Let that sink in. He thinks mass starvation of millions of people dying in the millions, the people of a system, is a good thing because it will cause people to lose faith in the system the communists overthrew. Okay, it'll make my political enemies look bad. They will come to support us more because they're losing faith in that, and it will make them lose faith in God. Why would you politically want to make people lose faith in God, right? There was something Dr. Sean Lin spoke about. We both know Sean Lin. He's, of course, he was a military medical doctor. He worked on virus research and stuff like that. He's written some books about Chinese virus labs and great stuff, right? One thing he told me a long time ago really stood out. He was talking about why communism wants to destroy religion. Why, and you can look at it. Every communist regime, when they come in, they launch some type of cultural revolution where they want to destroy traditional beliefs, traditional morality, and traditional religion, right? That all communist regimes, one of the defining traits is they persecute religion. They've all done it. Why do they do that? Sean Lin's narrative on this, the one he says, is because they don't want the people to understand that there's a higher moral principle. They don't want to have people believe in a moral principle that is outside the control of the state. And so he said that when people commit evil normally, on a moral level, on a traditional level, or on a religious level, people judge it. Do I agree with this based on the traditions of my culture? Do I agree with this based on the stories I was raised with? Do I agree with this on what my grandma taught me? Do I agree with this on what I believe to be good and evil based on my religious beliefs? For a communist system, that's a threat. That's a threat to your power because the people are judging whether you're legitimate or not, or whether you're good or not, based on a value you don't control. So what the communists want when they destroy religion is they want state action to define good and evil. If you